Right when Cameron Smith fans thought nothing would go wrong, the player took a major decision, and honestly, we're all kind of disappointed. But then again, some things are just inevitable. In this video, let's have a look at how Cameron Smith won't be playing at the BMW Championship anymore, and how it might affect his rankings. So what are you waiting for? Let's get started. So here's why the golfer withdrew from the championship. Apparently, the third-ranking golfer Cameron Smith had to withdraw from the BMW Championship on Monday. His manager explained that Smith had been feeling some hip discomfort for the last few months, and now, because of his worsened condition, he won't be able to play in the tournament. The official statement came from Smith's agent, Bud Martin, who revealed that Cam wouldn't be able to compete in the BMW Championship in Wilmington. Not just that, he also explained that Smith has had a problem with his hip for quite a while, and for now, he should get some proper rest. As per the unofficial reports, the golfer has sustained some hip injury, which is now causing trouble. However, his doctors have advised him to get rest and not indulge in too much movement. This obviously involves him playing at the BMW Championship that's due in a week. Apart from that, Smith himself also talked to Golf Digest about the reason behind his withdrawal. He explained that his hip flared up. According to Smith, this only happens whenever there are softer fairways, and coincidentally, he was in such a situation earlier this week. He also said that he's had a couple of MRIs around the area and would have to check with his team to see if he should get another one. But how does this affect him? At the moment, the golfer stands at number 3 in the FedExCup standings and was assured of having a spot in the Tour Championship that was to happen in Atlanta next week. Looking at his career, it's safe to say that the golfer is in the midst of his most successful season till now, as he's won the Players and the Open at St. Andrews titles. Not just that, he also marked victory in the Century Tournament of Champions, and now he just finished T13 at the FedEx St. Jude Championship. So obviously, withdrawing from such an important championship must have some drawbacks to it. But for now, we haven't received any official news of whether his rankings will go under or not. Also, it's worth noting that this was the first time for Smith to play for a major since his 64 on the final day at St. Andrews. And if he hadn't withdrawn from the championship and won, it would have been his first major win as well. But we think fans shouldn't lose heart just yet, because the player plans to appear at East Lake, where he'll be playing, in order to win the $18 million prize. Also, the player was the center of attention last week. Ahead of this announcement, the 29-year-old golfer had attracted too much attention in a matter of days. When he was in Memphis, the golfer was bombarded with rumors. One of them was that he's joining the LIV Golf. The Daily Telegraph reported that the golfer had signed a contract with the LIV Golf and will join the Saudi-backed league once the FedExCup Playoffs are over. When asked about it, the golfer refused to discuss anything on this topic. Not just that, Smith was only 2 shots away from winning and reaching the number 1 in the world ranking. But just an hour before he started the final round, he got penalized 2 shots for playing a shot after a penalty drop. This happened because the ball was still touching the hazard line when he played the shot, and later, the golfer himself also confirmed that the ball was in contact with the line. Now, you must be wondering why we're mentioning these things at a moment like this. Well, we'll explain it all. Apparently, some think that this hip problem is actually the LIV Golf problem. We have no right to say that the player isn't facing any health issues and won't do it, but some of his fans believe that their favorite golfer might have withdrawn from the BMW Championship because of some other reasons. This means that even if he had a medical problem, he wouldn't have missed such a huge opportunity, and it's probably because he has signed a contract with LIV Golf that he had to get out of the championship. These rumors might have some solid basis because some authentic sources confirmed his involvement with LIV Golf just a while ago. For those who don't know, the golfer is said to have gotten an offer of about $100 million per season if he joins the LIV Golf, and whenever he's asked about these rumors, the Open champ dodges the questions awkwardly. One of such examples is when he said that he's a man of his word and will make an official statement on the topic if one was warranted. Not just that, while speaking to Sky Sports, the golfer also talked about him dealing with the press over LIV reports. According to him, it's their job, and that's what they do. According to Smith, the press is always looking for stories to sell, and he was also sure that they must have had a few looks at it in the past few days. The golfer also showed his confidence by saying that he understands what he said and he's ready to cope with the heat too. And fans aren't buying this injury claim either. With everything going against the player all of a sudden, the fans don't really understand why he had to withdraw all of a sudden. They quickly drew parallels between the golfer's decision and the seemingly impending announcement. When the PGA Tour confirmed the player's withdrawal, the senior golf writer Ryan Lavner wrote that Cam Smith is now out of the BMW, while sarcastically mentioning hip discomfort. Not just that, he also wrote that after this, the drama would continue. This means he's expecting much more to come. Another one to comment on this situation was Dan Rappaport, a golf writer at Golf Digest. He wrote that he couldn't believe that just on and off discomfort was enough to keep the player out of the Super Bowl of golf. A few others posted some memes, and one of the best ones was by Emerson Lotzia, who also sarcastically attacked the phrase hip discomfort. Not just that, a fan also shared his emotions about the player's decision and said that Cam has gone from a hero to zero in no time. In short, most golf fans think that this decision to leave the BMW Championship is more about him covering up all the mess created over the past week than actual hip injury. Anyways, here's the purse the player will be missing. For decades, the BMW Championship has been one of the most important ones, and only the top ones get to play in it. But unluckily, Cam won't be participating in this championship despite being on the list of top players. That means he's missing on a huge purse. Apparently, the championship has a purse of $15 million, while the winner will bag about $2.7 million from the whole amount. And now, with Cam gone, it's evident that other golfers see it as an opportunity where one hurdle has been removed. As per our guest, now the real competition between Will Zalatoris and Scottie Scheffler will go on. And here's who will be on the BMW Championship field. While Zalatoris and Scottie are confirmed to be playing at the BMW Championship, here are some other players that we'll get to see on the field this week. First of all, Lucas Glover, who had the biggest mover in the FedEx Cup standings from 121st to 34th, will be playing for the title. Not just that, Adam Scott, who moved up a total of 32 positions, will also be there to compete for the BMW Championship title. Andrew Putnam and Wyndham Clark will also be a part of the championship, and fans will get to see them play their hearts out. While talking about his standings, Scott said that he was sure his game was in a good enough spot and wasn't really looking for anything this week. He continued by saying that it was all about him putting his mind to it and getting it done. Not just that, the golfer thinks that sometimes the hardest thing to do at times is to simply switch the mind on all the time, week after week. He also mentioned that if he tries to go around on autopilot mode, it doesn't get him too far, and to be able to do something great, he has to focus. And honestly, we think Scott's statement might be relatable for all the golfers participating in the BMW Championship. Even though we're disappointed by Cameron's decision, we hope that the rest of the players get to do their best, and the most deserving one takes the title home. And with this, it's time for us to wrap this video up. What do you think about Cameron Smith withdrawing from the upcoming championship? Feel free to share your opinion in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. And to stay updated about our new videos, hit that bell icon. We'll be back with more amazing videos soon. See you at the next one.